One question from each of these categories: history, science, geography, mathematics, liberal arts, government, current events, and potpourri. Correct answers are worth 1 point. Incorrect answers will result in a 1-point deduction. No points will be awarded or deducted if the team fails to respond. If all 7 questions are answered correctly, the team will receive 3 bonus points. Cochranton, you are behind at this point in the competition, so you will receive your coursework questions first. Here's the first one. Name 2 of the 3 authors of the Federalist Papers written to support the Constitution. The authors were John Jay, James Madison, and Alexander Hamilton. If a compound is labeled organic, what does it contain? And your response?
Carbon.
Carbon is correct. What is the number of provinces in Canada? And the number is?
7.
It is 10, sorry. Factor x squared minus y squared. And your response?
X plus y times x minus y.
You accept that is the quantity x minus y times x plus y. Yes. What is the name of the captain in Melville's Moby Dick, who is obsessed with?
Captain Ahab.
Captain Ahab is correct. What country is the Chernobyl nuclear plant in? In Cochranton?
Russia.
Will we accept that? The judges are conferring. We're accepting that. It is actually in the Ukraine. The flag of what U.S. university flies on the moon? And that was a top one. That was the University of Michigan. That's something you just have to know. Okay, that completes your coursework, Cochranton. We'll move on to another series of 7 questions for Grove City. Are you ready? Which 2 ancient Greek city-states were arch rivals? Yes?
Sparta and Athens.
That is correct. A prism divides white light into its component colors. From what 3 primary colors are television pictures made? Need an answer, Captain, or a buzz, one of the 2, or nothing. Okay, they are red, green, and blue. Costa Rica is bordered by what 2 countries? Correct response, Nicaragua to the north and Panama to the south. 20th century personality Wile E. Coyote drops from a cliff. His speed is initially 0, expressed in meters or feet per second. At the end of 1 second, how fast is the coyote falling? And we're taking a chance, Grove City.
He's going at 9.8 meters per second.
That is correct, or 32 feet per second. Very nice. What is the occupation of Willie Loman in Arthur Miller's play? And your answer?
He's a salesman.
He is a salesman. Don't forget to speak up. What U.S. constitutional amendment prohibits self-incrimination? Grove City's answer?
Fifth Amendment.
Fifth Amendment is correct. And finally, why is Roscoe Jackson famous? not risking any points. He was the last person to be publicly executed in the United States. It took place in 1937. Another one very difficult to know. We will be totaling up the results of round 2, and we'll be back with round 3 in just a moment. End of our second round, the score, Grove City 15, Cochranton 7. Round 3 is a 4-minute session called Quick Recall. During this round, the team signaling first will have a chance to answer the question. A correct answer will earn 2 points. An incorrect response or a failure to answer will result in a 2-point deduction. Only the team buzzing in first will have a chance to respond. What is the name of the courthouse where General Lee surrendered to General Grant, ending Cochranton?
Appomattox Courthouse.
Appomattox is correct. What are the 2 official languages of Canada? Grove City.
English and French?
Correct. Who is the author of A Tale of Two Cities? Grove City.
Dickens.
That's correct. What was the oppressive policy in South Africa that... Cochranton.
Apartheid.
Apartheid is correct. What is the name of the Muslim holy book of sacred writings? Cochranton.
The Koran.
Quran is correct. Who was the Cuban dictator deposed by Fidel? Cochranton.
Say something.
And that answer is Batista. He was deposed by Fidel Castro. In 1982, Britain and Argentina fought a war over the Grove City.
Falkland Islands?
That is correct. What famous 20th century figure is alleged to have said, "I hope you doctors are Republicans"? Allegedly, Ronald Reagan said that. MRI is a commonly used medical imaging technique. What does MRI stand for? Grove City.
Magnetic resonance imaging?
Correct. What is the largest moon in the solar system? Ganymede, which is a moon of Jupiter. What scientific phenomenon is popularly known as the Northern Lights? Cochranton?
Aurora Borealis.
That is correct. What is the capital of Turkey? Grove City.
Istanbul?
That is incorrect. It is Angora. Before becoming President of the United States, Woodrow Wilson was president of what? Grove City?
Princeton.
Princeton is correct. The United Mine Workers Union grew to power under the long tenure of what leader? John L. Lewis was who we were looking for. What is the minimum percentage of votes needed to end a filibuster in the U.S. Senate? %60 is the response. Separate but equal accommodations for education for different races were struck down by the Supreme Court in what case? Grove City?
Brown versus Board of Education?
That is correct. What is the name of the company that recently purchased Turner Broadcasting Systems? Grove City?
Time Warner?
That is correct. Name the organization headquartered in Paris that functions as an international clearinghouse for police information. Interpol is the answer there. In the term gigabyte, what does giga mean? It is 1 billion, means 1 billion. Name the organ in the human body that secretes bile to aid in the digestive process. Grove City?
Pancreas?
Yeah, that is incorrect. It's the gallbladder. What is the name of the U.S. Central Bank headed by Alan Greenspan? Grove City.
Federal Reserve.
That is correct. Who wrote The Wealth of Nations in 1776 and is widely considered the father of Grove City?
Adam Smith.
Adam Smith is correct. Name the 2 famous Civil War ironclads that revolutionized naval warfare. Grove City.
The Monitor and the Merrimack.
That is correct. What is calculated using a ratio of mental age to chronological? Grove City.
IQ.
IQ is correct. And that ends round number 3.